Arun and Pallavi, I request you to, in fact, be with us, and we will, of course, get more information on this big story that we continue to track. Right now, we are shifting our focus, and we are getting some breaking news, and this concerns the inside scoop in the Seema Haider case. This is a CNN News 18 mega exclusive, and we are being told that the anti-terror squad is currently probing Seema's links with the ISI. In fact, ATS sources have revealed several details to us that my colleague Anshul has got for you. Let me actually take this across to Anshul to help us understand what exactly are we learning through the investigation. In fact, we'll get connected with Anshul in just a bit, but let me take our viewers through exactly what we have managed to ascertain through our sources in the ATS. Now, there was a 12-hour questioning of Seema Haider that took place. Her line of questioning, we're told, remained the same about the meeting, her travel to Nepal and other details. And she has been pretty constant in the replies that she has given. And she has been putting out the same statements. There is no wavering from the initial statements that she had given in the initial part of the investigation. In fact, as far as the technical gadgets are concerned that were on her person, other modes that are also in possession of the ATS for data extraction, so that will give us a sense of what exactly they have managed to ascertain through the gadgets and the other modes. We are also given to understand that the ATS is trying to prove her right or wrong, both. And for that, both they need support from technical side. So we are waiting for the technical details to trickle in so that this fact can be established, whether she is right or she is speaking incorrectly, or she's having something to hide, or she's here to sabotage something and is sent by the enemy. So all of these details we are given to understand has come out through the interrogation of Seema Haider that's currently happening. As far as the ATS is concerned, there was 12 hours of questioning. However, one thing is certain, that on the line of questioning, the response that Seema Haider had given initially in the initial phase of questioning has remained intact and constant. There is no wavering from that stance. My colleague Anshul is now with us on the broadcast. Anshul, that's an important aspect, probably to prove her not guilty, because she has not wavered from what she had said earlier. But the important aspect, Anshul, is that how has this PUBG romance really taken a completely dramatic turn?
Well, definitely, if you see from day one, since this case came to the fore on July 4th, if I remember it correctly, this came to the fore when Seema Haider was actually trying to build fake Aadhaar cards for her kids so that they could get admissions in schools out here in Noida. The Noida police still had no idea whatsoever that Seema Haider was actually living in Noida for the last almost 50 days. But since then, she has maintained her statements. But yes, the discrepancies in her statements are very, very real. And that is the reason why the ATS has now jumped into it. Because remember, the Intelligence Bureau had given this inputs to the local police that her relatives are actually part of the Pakistani army, and hence this case should be looked at with utmost care. And that is the reason why now ATS has jumped into it. Over the last 2 days, more than 17 hours of questioning has already happened, but Seema Haider has still not wavered from her statements. But you see, there are several discrepancies that are still not been fulfilled. Now the ATS is trying to corroborate her statement with evidences, and that is the reason why we are being told that Seema Haider might be taken to Lucknow and post that to Nepal as well, where she claims that she stayed for a few days, and post that she came across the borders from Uttar Pradesh and came to Noida all by herself. How was she able to do so? Because she has said that she is not educated at all. From where did she get the money? Because she says that she belongs from a poor family, and her husband was also not there with her. So how did she actually get her hands on the requisite amount of money to travel from Pakistan to Dubai, and from Dubai to Nepal, and from Nepal to India in Uttar Pradesh, and from there to Noida, where she was eventually picked up by Sachin Meena when she reached Noida? So how was she able to travel such a long distance without being educated in the right way? She is speaking in a fluent English in front of the ATS as well. These are some things that the ATS is looking into at this point in time. But yes, no concrete evidence has yet been found by the ATS, and that is the reason why she has not been taken into custody by the anti-terrorist squad of the UP police. So yes, in the next few days, as the investigation is going on, if at all the corroborative evidences are found by the ATS, we can expect some harsh action to be taken against Seema Haider.
You know, the UP ATS is talking about certain gadgets that are on Seema Haider's person, which is currently being looked at, and those technical details are yet awaited. What do we know about the gadgets? There are phones. What else was there that was found on Seema Haider?
So yes, what sources have confirmed to us is that there is a mobile phone that has been recovered from Seema Haider. There are several chats that has been deleted from that mobile phone. In fact, numbers of several other Indian residents have also been found in that mobile phone, is what we have been told at this point in time. But yes, keeping those numbers is still not a crime because no corroborative evidence has still been found. All this is being looked at by the ATS through suspicion because as the Intelligence Bureau has informed the local authorities that her brother is a personnel of the Pakistani army and his paternal uncle is also a Subedar rank officer in the Pakistani army, and hence this entire case is now being looked at seriously because remember the Noida police had registered an FIR. They had taken into custody Seema Haider and Sachin Meena as well, but they were given a clean sheet from the probable clean sheet from the court because they were given bail and they continue to live in the same house. But since the media stepped into it and the statements were being made by Seema Haider, the entire case got sensationalized.
Yes.
And that is when the Intelligence Bureau also started looking into it with utter seriousness, and all these background of Seema Haider came to the fore, and now ATS is looking into this. But still, the biggest question is neither the Noida police nor the ATS has been able to find anything coercive against Seema Haider, and that is the reason why she hasn't been taken into custody yet.
Okay, Anshul, stay with us. We also